Hello, everybody. How we doing? I've only just had a shower. My hair's looking wet. Cool. Welcome, everyone. So we're gonna do this a little bit differently today because, I'm gonna go degen. When we have the Arbitrum launch. I haven't done anything like this before, so degen mode has been enabled today. I'm fully prepared to lose a load of money. We can talk about Bitcoin as well, so I do obviously have like exo charts is open there if we do want to take a look at the Bitcoin price action and everything else that is going on. In fact, we can start with that because we've got a little bit of time anyway, so I can do a general market update. And then we're going to go proper crazy and trade the Arbitrum launch. So what do we think? Do we want a market update on Bitcoin and stuff in general, or do we want to just talk about something a bit different today? Be proper crypto bros and gals for the gals that are in here, and talk about shitcoins and everything else. Who do we have here anyway? Amsterdam, P, Lot My Crypto, Mooney, Alina, Crypto Joe, Mr. Fry, Oth. Not even going to attempt to pronounce that. An update, please. BTC market. Okay, yeah. So, look, here's the thing on Bitcoin. We'll whiz through this very quickly, and then I'm going to focus on the alts for today because the alts is where all the fun is going to be. I'm not expecting much on Bitcoin. I've done the funky lighting again. Because we're going into degen mode, and this is what we're looking at. So the move down that we had yesterday, really, really good. So this is what we were wanting to see. I still want to see it drop deeper. Okay, so for myself, I'm looking at 25,600 as a really, really key level of support. Now, we did have 26,600 that we were looking at. We got the daily level that was around there. That gave us a pretty decent bounce. We've just gone daily to daily. So if we're looking on the higher time frames here, we're just back within like literally this little range that we've been playing for a while. So at the time, this was the previous daily open that dropped through. Now we're back testing it as resistance because you've got this order block now that has been created from that, and we're just trading within that little range there. So for myself, I'm kind of expecting that we just stay within here. I've taken a short this morning on Bitcoin from the highs as we took out these local highs, had the SFP, hit the daily level. I've taken a short. I've also gone short on Ethereum. What we also had at that point was it just backfilled the single prints. Okay, so we had the big drop yesterday. Okay, shorts still, like, they never really got, you had that nice little liquidation run. Then we had the drop. Okay, this is what we wanted to see, like a big sweep of liquidity. It just would have been, I was thinking that we could have squeezed a little bit higher first, to be honest. But once again, we're looking like still the same plan. I think a range to build open interest around here. We had that backfill of the single prints that were created yesterday. So as you drop, you create these imbalances. Now what we're looking at is the order flow is on the sell side. Clearly, because we've traded through the imbalances, and this is really important to remember. You traded through the imbalances on here. You created the single prints. We've not yet got closes back above. If we were to start closing back above this zone on the charts here, then that would be not a change of market structure, but a change within the order flow of the market, which shows that the sellers that were in control on this move down have now been taken out of control, and you're back into the zone where the buyers or the bids are starting to hold. So not the sellers. Okay, when you have a move down, it is the buyers that are in control. Essentially, you're just selling into it, and that's decided where you stop. So for now, assuming that sellers are still in control of the market, or that the asks are still in control of the market, and we are likely to see a bit more downside. If we do get a move down, which again I'm expecting today, so bias has shifted from longs from yesterday's session straight into shorts because we've traded through the order flow that was being created for the last few days. Okay, so we're on the other side of that now. We're on the opposite side, so we have to be looking for the shorts. And I would be looking for, very simply, here's your lows. Okay, daily open, down here, to start taking like some of these stops, basically, for anyone that has got back into longs a little bit early, essentially. So yeah, that's the plan for me today. I'm not going to be trading too much. The session itself, it was very, very straightforward this morning. So look, what did London do? Took out the Asia highs. We were talking about this throughout the whole uptrend. What does London often do? It takes out the Asia lows and continuation upwards. That was when we were in an uptrend. We've now shifted to the other side of the market. So now we're looking more for the short positions. And in that instance, London takes out the Asia highs, and then we can be looking for a retrace. If we're looking at, for the day so far, yeah, any move down towards here could be half decent. Like I say, I had a really, really good day trading yesterday. I made a lot of dollars, and today I want to waste some by trading a shitcoin. So yeah, if that's enough of a market update for everyone, let's see where the VWAP is first of all. We're there. I do think this is going to flip and go to the downside, but like I say, we'll wait and see. Liquidity is going to be entirely like soaked up by Arbitrum today. I do think that that's going to happen. That is happening very soon. So if it is okay with everyone, we're going to go back over to here and we're going to talk about the launch itself. So I'm taking myself way out of my comfort zone. As soon as this goes live, I'm going to trade it on the 1 minute time frame with $1,000. And we're going to see what we end up with at the end of the show. If it goes well, I might come back on when perps go live, because I think perps is where we're going to see the big move later on. But I'm going to go over a strategy for this. So I have a strategy. Who wants to hear my strategy? We've got 19 minutes to go over it. Who wants to hear how I am going to play the biggest airdrop launch in crypto history? Good. So, right, I'm trading it on Bybit because this is going to be the first exchange to do it. I've thrown in $1,000 into the account, as you can see up there. So you have an account with $1,000. After that, so it starts off with spot trading for like 5 hours, 6 hours, no, less than that, 4 hours. So it starts off with spot trading only. This is going to be opened up. The airdrop will begin. People will start depositing their tokens onto Bybit or KuCoin, because that's the first two exchanges to list it. Then all of the other exchanges are going to start listing it. So I posted earlier in the Discord. If I just pull this up here, let me actually just Discord. So these are the listing times for later on. So we've got Bybit at 1 p.m. So that's happening in a minute. Then we've got a load of other exchanges listing it 1 hour later. Binance comes in as perps go live. So Binance Spot comes in as perps are going live. Okay, so that's quite important. I think 5 p.m. UTC is when we're going to see a bigger move within the market. So that is, yeah, those are the timings for everything. And another interesting thing, I didn't make this graphic. I know it's Huobi and not Harubi. But yeah, so that's the first thing. Second of all, we're looking at valuation. So if we're looking at, and I actually need to open this up, I'm going to go CoinGecko because that will probably do it before CoinMarketCap. So oh my God, dark mode, please. OP. So I'm using optimism as a base for the market cap. If it comes in lower than that, I'll look to buy. If it comes in higher than that, I'm going to wait for a little bit. The first opportunity for myself will probably be buying. I actually am going to buy now as we do this because I have to, because we're going to be trading at spot. So I am going to be buying it. OP is the one to be looking at. I'll be looking at the market cap on this. I think if it launches within a similar market cap, we're looking at about 70 cents per token. So expecting it to launch around about 70 cents per token. If it does, that's going to be a really good buy straight away, and I think we can see a move up within the first few hours. Then looking to sell between $1 and $2, and we'll see what happens around there. So if we can get it up to $1, $2, I think that's when I'll look to sell, and ultimately just looking for a range to form early on. So I've been looking back at some, I actually want to bring up OP on here as well, because I haven't yet done the analysis on this. So let's just bring up OP and let's look at the 1 hour chart and what happened with that. So similar situation as what I'm expecting today. So this is a bit different. So when I was doing the research initially, I was looking at Blur, I was looking at Uniswap, because that, to kick off the last, before we had the proper new bull run, it was all of like the Uniswap, the Sushi Swap, all of that kind of thing. That was the last like big airdrop of this size to come into the market. So we basically played on Uni. Initially was like a 9 hour range that was trading within 90%. Okay, so for 9 hours we were trading within this like 90% range, and this is what I think will happen until we get perp. So I think we're going to trade within a range for the first few hours. In this occasion, I think the first 4 hours, and then we are going to see a move up. So although I said that it's probably going to give us some short opportunities, the way that I am going to trade this is to try and trade a move up initially. And that's when perps lists. It doesn't make sense. We want to generate liquidity into the market. This is going to drain a lot of liquidity out of the market, and we want to get people that are coming in late. So after that, you have a pump for a few days or a day or two. This was a 30-hour move up that went up 250%. We can look at some other things. Okay, you had a 5-hour range here on Blur that happened immediately after the listing. So a 5-hour range of 80%. So you're looking at just a doubling in price, coming back down, playing that range. And then within the next 24 hours, it pumped 100%. If you're looking at something similar again, Ape, for example, it put in a 6-hour range down here. I didn't actually take the stats for that, but only looking at about 30%, and then it had 150% move up within the next 12 hours. Then afterwards, you start to retrace, and that's when all the liquidity has been generated, all of the claims have been done. Initially, I think you get a squeeze out, you generate FOMO, and then we can look to short it back down, hopefully. And after that, you get a situation like this. So I'm using, again, oh, damn it, what have I done? I'm using Uni as a nice example because I think we could see something like this. It's a similar situation where you have the listing, immediate dump, play a range, price moves back up, generates liquidity. Market makers, the people who really want to be selling into liquidity, probably around the Binance listing, is when we're going to get that move up. Then we start to pull back, and that lasts for a few weeks, a few months, whilst everyone gets fed up with the token. And then soon, I'd say probably around the summer, that's when I'm going to look to reaccumulate this. Okay, once you've had that initial sell-off that happens down here, you have an initial sell-off. In this instance, this was mid-September to early November 2020, and then you go through about an equal period of accumulation, and then we're looking to trade this move afterwards. Okay, so this is something that genuinely I am looking to accumulate once it reaches a low, and we're looking at that move happening later on in the year, similar to what happened on Aptos and Ape and everything else. Okay, so you have a very similar situation. You have the sell-off, and then you have the big move afterwards that you want to actually capitalize on. So that for me is the strategy for this token. We don't know if it's going to happen. We don't know how well this is going to do, what we think it might do. LDO, yeah, another really good example. So similar situation again. All these big airdrops. This was more of just an immediate sell-off. But actually, were they the first to list it? We've got to find the ones that were first to list. KuCoin normally gets in there first. Okay, yeah, KuCoin. There we go. So does anyone know what the first to list LDO was? So we've got 14th of July 22. Binance is... Oh, May. Okay. So LDO was a dump initially. Any others that might have launched before then? Oh, BitGet's getting in there even earlier. Looks like BitGet might be the earliest here. MEXC. You can always count on MEXC. No, they were late. So it looks like BitGet were in early on this. So again, a similar situation. You play a range, then you probably get perps starting to list. You have a move up, you accumulate, and then you have the bigger move afterwards, and then it does what it needs to do. So yeah, interesting. I've also got another little like degen play on the side with ARBITRUM that I might jump into as we're going along here. And another useful thing that we'll be looking at is this is the ARBITRUM airdrop analysis. So I'm going to post this in here for anyone who wants to have a look. I just found this. I can't remember where I saw it. It was some guy on Twitter that posted this link. We're looking at 1.275 billion tokens coming onto the market today. I think we're going to need to see a fairly high percentage of these claimed before we see any move up, because I think what's going to happen, and what I think is likely to happen, is that you're going to get the really impatient people that just want the money. Okay, this essentially is between $1,000 to $10,000. Like, even if you like bare minimum, you're looking at like $1,000 worth of free money for people here. So there's going to be those impatient people that will just sell immediately. Who here, just out of interest, has these or is getting these? Because I've had a look. The minimum that is being claimed by people, where is it? It's here. So yeah, Honda Man's getting 1,750 tokens. I think the minimum that's actually happening, this is 650. I think that's the lowest. This isn't working. 625 is the least people are getting. So even if you were just like, you interacted with the ecosystem once, people are still going to get, let's say this launches around $1, it's still $625 of free money just being printed out of thin air right now. Which is kind of crazy. And there's some people that are going to be getting like 10K. So yeah. Honda Man's got some, Alvis has got some. What are you doing? Are you dumping straight away, or are you going to wait for a little bit? I'm interested to know the strategy so we can continue to see what happens. So we'll keep an eye on this. We'll obviously 8 minutes until the listing starts, and see what happens. We're going to try and trade it. P just wants everything to dump. So P's just saying dump it all the time. MM's dumping it. Honda Man's dumping half and seeing what happens with half. Yeah, if this was me, I'd keep it. Unless I had like 10K's worth, and then I'd sell maybe half of it on the launch. Greg says, you can always count on Greg to come up with a good little comment. So Greg says, here's what's going to happen. The website for claiming your magic internet money is going to go down, and the price is going to dump, and you're going to get left behind with a bag of worthless, hyped up coins. Maybe so. We're looking to trade it. I've never done a token launch like this before, but this is probably the biggest thing that, yeah, this is the biggest one we've had. So I'm interested to see what happens. It is ridiculous though, isn't it? Like, crypto's just so stupid. How, like today, within 7 minutes, there's going to be billions of dollars of money just created out of absolutely nothing. Like, it's mad. We're just like, okay, cool. It's clearly hyped. It's ETH fanboys and venture capital that are shilling this. a load of people that probably lost a load of money in FTX, they're like, right, we've got to get back our money. So this is why I think it is going to pump initially, because I think they're going to have to send it. And I think everyone's assuming that people are just going to... Oh, actually, before I start this, this is a new account. Let's make this more interesting. Oh, what is this weapons? Am I not? Oh man, this account. I didn't register my account through my own affiliate link, so I can't actually register for the competition. Damn it! Do I have time to create a brand new account and just put some money into there? And then I'll trade it off of this, and we'll actually, because Spot will allow this. Bear with. bear with me one moment. Let's bring up this. I'm going to see quickly if I can just create a new account. We've got 5 minutes to go. Bybit, please don't ban me. I know I've got loads of accounts with you. I'm just doing this away from the screen. Come on. Okay. Create account. Transfer. Let's do $1,000. Internal transfer. From that account into this account. Submit. Submit. Two-factor authentication. Don't look at my phone, guys. That's my verification code. I am not doxing myself. Good. No one track my keystrokes. Bam. Withdrawal submitted. This is how easy it is. This is why you guys have no excuses not to create a new account. We're going to come in on here. We're going to do this. We're going to go... Yeah. We're going to account. We're going to go ARBITRUM. How long do we have? 3 minutes. ARBITRUM. Done. This is so bright. We're going to open up ARB. And then... Okay. Logged in. New account. Now I need to register into the competition. Boom! I'm in. Right. Okay. There you go. Look, that's like no excuses not to join the competition now. It took me 3 minutes to make a brand new account on Bybit, to transfer $1,000 into it. And now it's going to take me even less time to lose it all in front of your very eyes. Roynek, there is no price history. So Bybit is the first exchange to list this token. So this is the very first exchange to list the token. So we have no idea, like absolutely no idea what's going to happen here. Link to the competition right here. Okay, I'll pin it. 1 minute to go. It is listed on BingX today, so that lists in 1 hour. Like I said, look, here it is. This is the listings from the major exchanges today. So these are the major exchanges. Bybit are first. So Bybit list it first in 1 minute time. Then BitGet, GateX, BingX, Huobi, KuCoin, OKX, they're listing it at 2 p.m. In fact, I think KuCoin may have gone early as well. I think KuCoin might be going early. And maybe BingX is going early. I didn't know that. But anyway, Binance is coming later. So we know Binance is coming later. I didn't do this graphic. This graphic isn't from me. Maybe BingX are doing it early as well. Shall I log into BingX and see? Where's BingX? "15 seconds. How's it going to launch?" Shall I just go market buy straight away? Will that be fun? So we're getting ready on market. I'm gonna buy 50%. Here it is. Oh, what? That was a fail. Listing countdown. Is it not there yet? Delayed by 10 minutes. Greg, look, Greg, you're right. Greg was right. He knew everything was going to crash. Let's have a look. Is anyone starting to claim? Let's reload this thing. Claiming in 1 minute. We should probably open here and go $ARB. Latest. RBSDC books are filling up. Do I trade this USDC? Oh. Okay. You do not have to KYC for the competition. It's live on the USDC market. So we have a range of 40 cents to $106.50. That's ridiculous. All right, let's give this a little bit more time. So it's launched. We're looking at $8. This is way too high. I'm not buying it yet. So it's $8 currently. We'll wait for it to hit USDT. We're going to give this some time. So that's 106. Someone just sold some tokens. If that was everything, if it reached that valuation, that's 10 billion tokens at $106 each. It is 10 billion tokens, isn't it? Yeah, 10 billion tokens at $106 each. Maybe one day it gets there. It's at $15 now. You'd be absolutely insane to buy anything here. People are actually trying to bid $8. Yeah. You just sold at $23.03. That's ridiculous. So you just made 80 grand within a few seconds. Oh, I'm really happy. All right. Lifetime crew membership. Go and buy it now. Everyone, MM's just made $80,000 within like literally a second. Everything's broken. Of course it's broken. It will sort itself out. I don't understand this at all. The strategy for perps, if this comes back down towards $1, is to long for a day. And so perps go live when Binance lists the token itself. So that's when the real liquidity comes in, like realistically. But hey, it's fun to see the birth of a new asset that's currently valued at $145 billion. If you take total circulating supply. Right now, it's valued at, I mean, barely any tokens have been claimed. So it's ridiculous to even say that number. But if it was to stay at this number now, then $145 billion valuation. It's just out of thin air. Liquid, I don't know. I can't give a lesson on how to master airdrops. I've never done one. The last time I did one was 2017. I made some money, but crypto was nothing back then, really. We're going to get some more liquidity in 3 minutes once this goes live. Dread mining can't claim tokens. Yeah, look, we'll get price will start to move up. We want to wait until this is like, I think I don't know. Nothing's working. Literally nothing's working. Yeah. Yeah, optimism is what we're looking at as well. Like, so if we're looking at something similar to OP, it's not too bad. So I'm looking to play this move basically on whenever it happens. Another 12 minutes. Did we just choose the wrong exchange for this? I'm looking. Look. We've gone through all of this. We've gone through all of this. Aptos, I had it there earlier. I've changed it. We're looking at Blur. Okay, 5-hour range, 5 hours, 80% range, had a big pump. Uniswap, similar situation. Pump, dump. Inu, pump, dump. OP, a little bit different. If a short's the best play, then that's what we'll have to do. But what's the 12-minute delay? every 8 pressing F5 in hope to make the website work, whilst further crashing down the server demand side. Greg knows. Oh my god. Everything's broken. Is this trading properly anywhere? Exchanges. Fucking useless. Every one of them. What other exchanges do we have available? I'm going to have a look. I'm going to log into all of my exchanges. Oops, caps lock on. Do we have markets? ARB. Bot. ARBUSDT. So it's trading at $7 on BingX. Trading at $16 on Bybit. KuCoin showing on TradingView. Good old KuCoin. OG. You can always trust. ARB. USDT. There it is. $7 here as well. Way too high. I'm not buying that shit. That is insane. That's so much money. Like, people are making so much money. $10-second chart. There it is. Yeah, this is what happens when everybody in crypto is trying to get in on this. Now we're seeing the dump. Dread mining, I feel so sorry. Like, you're probably going to have to sell this at like $1. Starting to come down now. Bybit starting to... we'll be able to trade this. There will be an opportunity to trade this, even if it is super high when it happens. Oh my god, another 7 minutes for Bybit. Yikes. If anyone wants to do something similar with this in the future, so look into layer 0. Okay. Is that, if I just do this, No. Where's layer 0? This is the next one that I'm gonna try and get in on to try and make $80,000 in a day, in a second, like just did. Layer 0.network. This is the one. So I think this is going to get hyped up as well, like in a similar way to Arbitrum when it happens. So there'll soon be ways in which you can interact with the contract on here. This will become another competitor, I think, as far as I'm aware. Again, it's not my this isn't my speciality, but look at like all of the venture capital that's in this. This is going to be another big one. So when this happens, if anyone has more information about this, please do let us know, because as we've just seen with Arbitrum, you could have just made $80,000 within a second. So if this is anything like that and you want to get some free money, then this is the one that I'll be looking at next time. Go back to USDC, where are we at? Okay, so we've come back down. Now everything's trading about the same. So we're down to about $5 here on Bybit. We are $5 here on KuCoin. Okay, so the market's reached a pretty reasonable level. If you're interested in coming on stream, and yeah, if any of you guys are interested in coming on stream and explaining how you get into this ridiculous stuff, then that'd be great. And this is what I always say, like, this is why, although I'm a trader, like, the real life-changing money comes from just being an absolute fucking degen. Seriously, like, the how I got into, or how, like, trading is like a job, but the real, like, serious money and the big money that I've made, the stuff that's like actually changed my life, hasn't come from sensibly trading Bitcoin on a daily basis. It's come from just being an idiot, like literally just being like, okay, I'm just going to throw money into that. And if you're, but the money gets made from doing trading. So I just make my money by trading, and then I just throw money at stuff, and that's crypto. Like that's literally crypto, and that's the amazing thing about it, which no other market gives these kind of opportunities. Nothing. So yeah, like, we're looking at things like Aptos, QNT, ZCX. I was just like, this looks cool. I'm just going to buy $1,000 worth of that token, and then it does 100x, and then you've made 100 grand, and it does 100x within like a few months. And yeah, it's mad. I've made some money from airdrops. There was one, there was one called Rebel Token in 2017 that I made like 4 grand off of, and at the time that was quite a lot. But yeah. Oh, this is golden. Thank you. So for those of you who didn't just see, sorry, I'm putting this into a Google search because I don't have a thing open, but that comment from, so Starknet, ZK Sync, Fuel, Zeta, Base, Quai. There's also, someone mentioned this one yesterday, Stargate Finance. Does that one look interesting? Is that already a thing? I don't even know. We're down to the zone in which I will consider buying some of this now. And what this is going to do is it's going to spark a load of copycat projects. I know, was Optimism an airdrop? Because Uniswap was an airdrop. And that sparked a load of copycats. So you had Sushi Swap, you had Pancake Swap, you had all of these kind of things. Yeah, 1 inch. That was yeah, OP was a drop as well. So we're gonna get a bunch of copycat projects now coming out, and there's still money to be made. It won't be as much. Like we've probably missed the big one. This is probably the biggest chance you would have had. Like if you look at Uni, it was the biggest. Sushi Swap did okay. Pancake Swap did okay. All of those kind of things. But SUI, I don't know what SUI is. Is someone just trying to Sui coin? Swiss. I don't know. Salmon Nation. Look at that. Don't know. I have no idea what Sui is. Sui. Sui? Is that actually Salmon Nation? What is this? What is Salmon Nation? Ah, that's bright. Go away. No, get that off my screen. Salmon Nation. Ah, that's bright as well. Go away. Never heard of it. Okay, we're live. Okay, right, good. We're live on USDT. Shit. Okay, the USDT pair is live. I've just missed it. Damn it. I need to wait for USDT to come down to yeah, basically parity with what KuCoin's doing now and what the USDC pair is doing. That's better. Okay, good. Right. You know what? Oh, what? Right, what am I doing? I'm on USDT. How much can I buy? Have I put this into my derivatives? Ah, where's my money? Oh, I made a new account. This is going to be my funding. Transfer. Funding to spot. Go. All go. Back to ARB. USDT. $2. I'm just doing it. I don't care. I do not care. No, it's still going down. All right, we're going to follow this. We're going to wait. So we're $1.50. I said below $1. So I will stick to below $1, and I'll see if we do start to get any movement here. To play this initial range, $1 to $2 would be okay. We're still at $2.20 on this. So I'm not going to buy it when it's trading at a premium to other exchanges. How's the USDT share doing? Everyone's going to buy it at $1. Yeah, exactly. USDC is $1.78. Do I trade USDC? Bybit perps are live at 5 p.m. I'm gonna do this. 1.1. 1.2. 0.9. 0.8. Why are none of my orders going through? One, did that go through? Buy. Order submitted successfully. Why is it not going through? Oh well, who knows? How much do I have available now? 60 cents calculated by Uniswap. Okay. Oh, this is a bit. I should be trading this on KuCoin, shouldn't I? This isn't really working on Bybit. Disappointing. I don't care. I'm not trading New York Open today. What is going on the actual market? Look, I'm short anyway, so it's fine. I'm happy. I'm in a short on Bitcoin. So we covered this earlier, so I'm short from here. Is everything frozen? Everywhere. Amsterdam. Yeah, I took profit on the short from yesterday, so I have this short still open. Here. So I've got. Whoopsie. No. I've got this short open. These are also the trades I took. Because I got filled on Aptos and Blur yesterday. Short ETH. And then I've shorted Bitcoin on another account earlier, but I took the short on ETH earlier as well. They're just still holding up for now. Okay, available balance. There we go. Now it's showing my orders. So I'm going to remove that one. And you know what? I don't care. Now we're moving. Here we go. Because I bought it, everything's back into life now. Good. So I should have already made a loss. There we go. All right, I bought in whatever price I just bought at. Trade history. Filled here. All right, cool. We're going. We're in. We have bought some ARB. So my entry was 1734. Yeah, it's proper FOMO. I don't care. I said I was willing to lose it all. I'll trade perps when it comes out. I think that's when we'll get the actual movement. This is just stupid right now, but it's a bit of fun. I've got buy orders lower, so if we do come down towards 80 cents and a bit lower than that, I mean, I'm going to... Let's just start to change up some of this. Let's cancel the ones that are above $1. I'm going to go $1 down to 60 cents. And if I can get it at 1 cent, then I'm going to buy 10,000 ARB. Groovy. Okay, if we get a scam rate down to 1 cent at any point in time, I'm going to buy 10,000 ARB. You got to do it sometimes on new assets. It's sometimes worth trying that. Luke, how do you think perps will play out? So I am basing this off of... I'm going to base it off of this chart. Because I think Uniswap, I'm considering this to be the start of a new narrative within crypto because of the hype that's behind it. I haven't seen... We never got the hype behind optimism. We got some hype behind Blur, but we never saw anything with the hype like this is getting, unless you look back towards Uniswap. So I'm looking initially to play this kind of range on spot until perps go live, and then I do think we'll get a decent move up once perps are live. I think lots of people will try to short this, and I do believe that it will squeeze initially. So I want to play that just for a day. I want to try and find long positions and just trade that for a day. I don't know if it's going to happen. We need to start seeing some movement within the market in order to get in on this. And then it'll be a case of playing the moving averages. So yeah, then it'll just be a case, like I say, of playing the moving averages or something on this, because you can't, and playing market structure. So if we go back to what happened on Uni, it was just very much just bots running this up. Beyond that, I'll sell it all, and then I'll wait to accumulate it 1 or 2 months down the line when things start to settle. Matt P, this is definitely not live trading today. This is me I'm out of my lane. I have well and truly come out of my lane here, and I am doing something that I do not normally do. We can talk serious on Bitcoin. So we do have... All right, the market has just opened. So let's actually just trade this open. So to be actually looking at this properly, let's go to the ES. Bias on the ES because of everything is down. So we've had that shift in order flow that is taking us down. So we're now actually looking for a short on the S&P 500. So we've taken out London highs on here. We would be looking to take short positions. So we're going to trade this the same way as we normally do. We've had that initial move up. We've had a corrective candle, so we can actually start to initiate short positions, potentially below here, and allow one stop loss. This is a new... No, okay, so there's nothing yet that's going on, but this I would consider to be enough of a correction. So we do have a trade that can play out like this, down to here, allow the stop loss. This has been a new thing that I've started to do, is because of what we had yesterday, where price comes up and does that second stop hunt, you can actually buy in 2 parts on here. I'm still trying to figure out like the best way to trade this. Where are we at with thingy-majiggy? Oh, what have I done? I've pressed the wrong button. Okay. Market structure change on the 1 minute time frame on ARB. Yeah. Let's actually go over to this, because now we can add ARB onto here. I thought you guys were joking when you said BitMEX had actually listed this, but it has. Nice. All right. We have a short position in play on... Oh, almost. Do we? No? Do we? Do we? Do we have a short on the ES? No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, yes, we do. And now we're looking to hit these lows. There was a big scam work on BTC on BitMEX, by the way, 25,600. Hey. What level did I say earlier? 25,600. Where is there any gap? Yes. Good. Ultimately, you'd want to enter in there. That will be your entry. Let's get BingX up. Let's take this, because I've opened BingX. Where is it? I'm so all over the place right now. Do I have any money here? Is this a real exchange? Ah. Out, bright. Bright. Trade. Hurry up. Whatever. Who cares? Got an entry. The indicator for the session boxes is a script that's been made for us by one of our members. So if you are in the crew, you would have access to this script. But if you are not in the crew, unfortunately, you cannot use the script. But other indicators are available. Do we want to short Bitcoin as well? Maybe. So we got this little downtrend, 3-minute AB. Nothing much. Nothing much to say. Yeah. We did put in a pivot pre-market. Could play out. I need to actually pay attention to what I'm doing here. Please stop up there. This is I'm all over the place right now. I'm all over the place. Not thinking properly. But yeah, look, I've taken that short position. I'm so not set up how I normally would be. But it is all okay for now. We can go back to Arbitrum. Let's just place alerts so we know if this trade wins or loses. This trade setup, the way that I trade the open, is still never, ever, ever lost since I've been showing it. So at some point, I'm going to have to lose. So if I'm going to lose, it's probably going to be today because I'm not really focused on what's going on this market right now. I do not care, which is why it's only a small position I've taken. But yeah, never lost. Kind of crazy, right? Back to the 10-second chart. On Arbitrum, still dumping. Now this is, I'm losing on this one for sure. Someone on BitMEX wicked. See, I was telling you, BTC, USDT. Where's BitMEX? Where's BitMEX? Where's BitMEX? Where's BitMEX? Oh, it won't be USDT. Where's BitMEX? Does anyone know the ticker? Oh, of course it's XBT. Of course it's XBT. Idiot. Not XTB, XBT. Of course. Oh, I told you my brain's not working. Of course. But this won't be the one. XBT. Short. But they've changed them all again, haven't they? They've gone back to that's futures. What's the ticker? Where's the actual ticker? Like the real one that this has happened on. XBT USDTP. There's no scam wick here. What are you talking about? Where's the wick? It's not there. There's no wick. I don't know what you are saying. I do not understand. Why is there only 40 likes? Oi, like this video. Now. Yes. 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 All right. Now the rest of the market follow. Everyone short everything. Short this market. Ooh. There's definitely a wick here. Have we just take profit? Or have we just lost? Shit. Damn it. Damn it. I told you today or the other day that this trade fails to work. I was not focusing. Yep, that would be an invalidation there. I'm just watching this. BingX. I trade. I'm trading the S&P on BingX. Look, you guys, I'm losing. I haven't placed a stop. I haven't traded. I haven't even traded this how I should do. Look, we're gonna allow a stop run off of this. I'll see if I can get out of this one. I'm still holding this long as well. I didn't know I was still holding that one. Yeah, we're done. I told you I was going to lose today. Come on, Arb. Fill my orders. ARBITRUM. First time the market open strategy has lost on a live stream. It is a historic day. And it's because I'm not paying attention. Always pay attention at school, kids. Don't be a degen like me. Not today. Don't know what I'm talking about. Let's go back to the serious stuff. Anyway, look. Distracted again. Where's my buy box? Here. Where's my alert? 25,600. So if that scam wick can get replicated on the rest of the markets, that is what we want to see. That is the level that we have been talking about. That is what we want. We want to see 25,600. Not 26,500. We want to see 25,600. It's the level that I've been talking about all week. If we can drop down there, alt season starts. Because then we get a good little bounce. That could also give us the 1-to-1. A little bit below. So 25,423. So then we're looking at this as a nice corrective move. If we can drop down there into here, then we go ape into, right, no, just alt season commence. Please take all of this with a pinch of salt and a sprinkle of pepper, because, like I say, I'm not being as serious as I usually would be today. I'm having a bit of fun. Look. I said allow one stop punt. And we never got a close back above here. We've now got another short position that you can play, which takes you down here. This has happened a few times over the last few days. So we've got this. If this one fails again, then I will redo my bias. But basically, we are looking at. I just was silly in closing out of that trade or taking it too early. We're down to $1.10. So we're reaching about the area in which we want to be looking for. How is the thing going? Tim O, they both listed so we've only got we're only at 3% claimed so far. So you got to wait for this to get to like 50, 60, 70% claimed before we can start to see a bounce, I think. Logo, I just smashed my 100 monitor civil setup in front of 30 guests because I can't claim and sell. My wife just took our crying kids and said they're all spending the week at a hotel. This Arbitrum has ruined my life and my party. I can't handle this anymore. Goodbye. Oh, Loco. Oh, no. I do hope you're joking. I'm sure you are. Oh, we're pumping from $1. I just missed my. Damn it. I would have got filled. Come on, Arb. Little correction, please. I don't know what I'm going to do here anymore. I'm going to probably just chill out for a bit. This has been an experiment. How long have I been live for? What's the time? Been live for almost an hour and a half. Yeah, like honestly, I think we've got to wait until later on this afternoon / this evening. There will be buy opportunities when perps go live. I think it will become a really good buy opportunity. If we can get this to go below $1, it starts to fill some of my buys. That starts to look kind of cool. I'll be happy with that. Look, my P&L on my competition is fading. So if anyone does want to, I'm trading spots, so I don't even know if this is going to be calculated. I haven't done enough volume. Anyway, if anyone does want to take part in the trading competition, then please do join. So the link is pinned at the top here. You must be affiliated to, you must be affiliated to the Toros community on Bybit in order to trade in the competition. But as you saw earlier, it took me 2 minutes to set up a new account and to do that. So, yeah. Greg, is your name secretly Tiger? We'll celebrate TJ's 40K Bitcoin call. There you go. Congratulations for a guy that won one trade. I don't even remember what that was. Oh, was this when we did the live stream? Yeah. No, this is when we did the live stream, and we had some people on. We were talking about like where we thought Bitcoin was going to be. Was it like by the end of the year or something? And everyone was saying like, yeah, 100K, 80K, and then we came to like TJ and I was like, right, I've got to go higher than everyone else. And then TJ was like, okay, because you've gone higher than everyone else, I'm going to go lower than everyone else. But yeah. Yeah, if you've already got an account that's under our um that's under our affiliate, under our referral, then you can join the trading competition. You just got to join it. Like just join it. No one's made any profit. Out of 12, we've only got 12 people. The last time we did this, we had like 70 people joining. So I don't know why everyone, like no one just wants to create an account that's like helps the community, I guess. Because that's the only difference that's going on here. No one wants to win money. No one's made any profit in this whole competition. So just go in and just get yourself a bit of money. I will start trading this, but I'm not going to bother unless like 12 people is just stupid. Last time we had like 70 people traded in this competition, and I got like 300% profit. There was some other guy that got like 600% profit. So yeah, you can't join with an account unless you are linked to Taurus, because yeah, that's just the rules. I didn't make the rules. Bybit just set this up for me. It's not my fault. I would happily let anybody and everyone in the entire world trade it, but they're giving the prize money, so it needs to come out of our account basically. So yeah. You don't need KYC. You need KYC to get the rewards, but if the person who wins hasn't done KYC, then they will transfer the money to me, and then I will transfer the money to you. It's just they can't do a transfer without KYC. They can't fund your account without you doing KYC. So that's the only difference that's there at the moment. Anyway, right, I think we will end it there. I'll continue to monitor this. It's been interesting, maybe. We'll see what happens. We're about the valuation that I mean, it's very easy to transfer it to the right person. I'll just transfer it to them. They'll give me their UID. I'll be able to see their UID on the competition page, and then I'll transfer them the money. Bruce Lee, no, I can't check Hex. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Weird day. We've lost. We haven't even had like any kind of confirmation on a trade yet on anything. So if we're looking at this, it hit take profit one and failed that trade earlier. There's nothing real here. The short on Bitcoin I'm still holding. The short from yesterday on Bitcoin I'm still holding. The short on ETH I'm holding. The long on Blur I've got, so I took that long on Blur yesterday, which again you can see here. So I am in a long position on Blur because I got filled on this. Where is it? Here. So yeah, these are just the positions I'm in at the moment. So managed to actually get in on that one. Aptos managed to get in. within all of the nonsense that was going on yesterday, because that was just holding quite nicely. The Bitcoin short from yesterday, the other Bitcoin short from today, which is on another account, ETH short, everything's in profit, everything's okay. But yeah, that's about where I'm at. Looking for optimism to come down. So hopefully if ARB drops, then OP will drop. Could be looking to get into a trade there. Aptos, like I said, I would like to see lower, but I took a little scalp yesterday because it was holding really nicely. LDO, there's other stuff as well. Ape, I was interested in getting into. But I still think we need to go lower before we really see alt season start. Yeah. Yeah, so I think my bias for today is a little bit more downside. I would love to see that wick that happened on BitMEX be replicated across other exchanges. I would like to see a drop to 25,600. It's what I'd like to see. I traded a lot yesterday, so I'm just being much more relaxed on it, and I'm just following what's going on with the ARB stuff today. So I'm following this. I will take a few trades. I'm going to wait for this to settle. When perps go live, then that might become a bit more interesting. Then I can, start trading this. So I might do another live stream later if it starts to look like there's some good opportunities. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. There wasn't much content within this stream. Hopefully, you guys found it interesting, like the kind of the comparisons we made to some other ones, looking into projects in the future, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Have a great afternoon, morning, evening, whatever time it is there. And I will see you all again very soon. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.